friends, I hope that you're doing your best to stay safe and sane during this time. If you're anything like me, you are clumsy and you're a little bit hard on your nails. And unfortunately for us, the nail salon will not be opening anytime soon. But lucky for you, I'm back today with 2 safe and effective methods to remove your nail extensions. I'm also going to teach you a sanitary do-it-yourself manicure method that promotes wellness and self-care. And I'm going to share with you my favorite nail polishes that help to promote growth, they ensure rejuvenation, and they provide a lasting shine. As always, I hope you find this video helpful. If you do, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. So jumping right into it, this is a quick freeze frame of all of the things that you're going to need for the nail removal process. And these are my nails. As you can see, I'm missing 2 on one hand and 1 on the other hand. And I realized at this point, it was just time to let them go. Very first thing you want to do is get yourself some aluminum foil. It doesn't have to be anything fancy or name brand. You're going to then fold your aluminum foil piece into rectangle shapes. You're going to rip it and you're going to separate those pieces. And that is an essential prep step for your nail wrapping. So the very next thing you want to do is get yourself a clean and sanitized fingernail clipper, and you just want to remove any excess of length from your nail. You also want to make sure you don't clip it too short to compromise the integrity of your real nail under it. So the very next thing you're going to need is pure acetone, which you can find on Amazon.com or pretty much any convenience store or pharmacy. Of course, you've seen this technique a million times if you're a nail diva like me, and that's pretty much just soaking a cotton ball with pure acetone, applying it to the top of your nail, and then wrapping your finger up with aluminum foil. Now, this takes a little bit longer to melt down the acrylic, but it's effective and it's one of the easiest, safest methods to remove any nail extension. So the very next technique I got from a YouTube video. So what you're going to do is warm up some water to your tolerance. You're then going to add acetone to a plastic bag, add your hand into the plastic bag, and then add the plastic bag with your hand into the water. So the reason that I'm doing 2 different techniques is I simply wanted to see if there was a quicker but equally as effective method as the foils and the acetone. Also, the person that came up with this technique said it works in 5 minutes, and I just want to say that, you don't get into heaven if you don't tell the truth. I don't think that the method doesn't work. As you see, I got a little bit of movement on the acrylic, but for the 20-minute time that I sat with it, honestly, I got a lot more movement, as you can see, on my acrylic with the foils. So what we're going to do is go in, do foils on both hands, and now let it sit for about another 20 minutes. And I'm going to scroll Twitter in the meantime, so if you have Twitter, make sure you follow me because I'm really active there. So now we're going to check our nails again. It's been about another 20 minutes. The acrylic is so soft at this point that I can pretty much file it off and then use my cuticle nippers to remove any excess particles. So this is what my nails look like post removal, nice and strong and healthy, except for that middle finger, but she's been struggling long before this video. So the very next thing we want to do before we start our manicure process is file our nails to the desired shape. The reason you want to do this before you soak your hands is because your nail beds are very porous and too much manipulation after they're wet can cause breakage. So what you see me using right now is a nail buffer block, and this is just going to remove any grooves, dips, and imperfections from my nail bed, which will ensure an even polish application. And so as you can see, this full process took a little bit over an hour, but it's worth it. Off camera, I just briefly rinse my nails just to remove any excess dust. So before we start our manicure, I'm just going to put all of my metal tools in a cup of alcohol just to soak and sanitize. If you're a fellow beauty professional and you happen to have Barbicide, feel free to use that as well. I just wanted to use something that I knew was accessible for everyone. So now we're just going to soak our fingers for about 3 to 5 minutes in a bowl or dish of warm soapy water. Then we're just going to use a paper towel or napkin of our choice just to remove some excess water from our nail bed. So the very next step is completely optional, and depending what state you live in, it's actually illegal for your nail tech to perform it on you, but we're going to do a little bit of cuticle nipping. Mainly for me, I just want to get rid of hangnails, but the preferred, most sanitary way to treat your cuticles is using a wooden stick or a pointed Q-tip just to gently push them back. So now we're at the best part of the manicure when we can exfoliate and hydrate our hands. So today I'm going to be using the Body Shop's Mango Exfoliating Sugar Body Scrub just to give myself a nice massage and remove any dead skin cells. If you don't have any body scrubs at home, no worries, you can always make one with brown sugar, olive oil, and your favorite essential oils. And we all know that after exfoliating, it's so important to put that moisture back into the skin. So I'm going to be using the Body Shop's Mango Softening Body Butter. And of course, you can use any moisturizer. The main thing right now is you just want to take a second to decompress and treat yourself. It's so much going on, it's so much happening, and it's no better time than now for self-care. Some people prefer to moisturize their hands before polish, some people prefer afterwards, but if you do before, you just want to go in with a cotton ball of alcohol just to dehydrate your nail beds and prepare them for the polish. For my base coat, I'm going to be using one of my all-time favorites, and that is Sally Hansen's Mega Strength Hardener. This base coat helps to provide additional protection to the nail bed, and it also promotes growth and overall nail health. I'm going to do one even coat on both hands. For today's polish, I'm going to be using Golden State of Mind by Ruby Kisses, and it's an HD nail polish. It's actually one of my absolute favorite colors because it gives a nice shimmer shine, but it's also the perfect cover-up for like if you need a fill-in. If you put like a coat or two of this on there, it looks like you just got your nails done. And I'm just going to apply 2 coats to each hand, and then afterwards I'm going to do some wrap-like hand motions to help them dry. And for my top coat today, I'm going to be using Nika K's Express Fast Dry Top Coat. It is one of the best on the market. It literally dries your nails solid in like 2 minutes. Like no budge, no mess, no stress. So if you made it to the end of the video, I've really appreciated. These are my final results. I mean, all things considered, I'm no nail tech, but they came out pretty good and they lasted for about 3 weeks. Most of the products shown in this video I purchased in store, but I'm going to do my best to try and find them online, and I will link them down in the description box. If you found this video helpful, be sure to thumbs it up and show me some love down in the comment section below. As always, God willing, I will see you in my next video, and you will certainly be in my prayers in between time.